Hello there, and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing our Thrawn's Revenge 3.4 preview playthrough as the Hutts. In the last episode, we took a few good fights. We got invaded by Mr. Delvardis once again, but he was fought off, and then realized we didn't actually have enough pop cap for the Dor'Bulla that I wanted to build. So I guess I could actually get around that with sending some of these guys back to the Shadow Realm of Butana Hutta. But, well, let's see. How much is the pop cap on that? That's 85. We're actually very close to it, so I could save some money, because I'll definitely need to get that again. But just to get the Dor'Bulla building, I think it's worth sending them back to Butana, because we'll be able to do that. There you go, 526. Baraga's in. And we can get a Dor'Bulla, which I don't know why I didn't just rename the Dor'Bulla with the patron name, but actually I don't think there's a build limit, so there could have been more people requesting it. So that makes sense. Let's see. We'll let that get up, and I thought I beat up some smugglers. I don't remember. No. Okay. So I can do that, though. So let's get 2 smugglers with our extra money this week, and that's at 8% already. Guy named Id is asking, when it comes to SSD scale craft, is the Darksaber going to have the armament to go toe-to-toe with them, or is it going to be primarily relying on its laser to deal with large craft? So its armament, other than the super laser, is trash. It is a super laser that you use to super laser things and be a little bit chonky. So it's a lot more purpose-built than other things. Like, it's 2 ultra-heavy turbo lasers, I think, is the armament, and I don't think Nolan Arano is going to change that. So that is what it's there for. That's what it does. It's super laser stuff, and it does a little. It hurts itself a little bit in confusion. Athamir, is there anyone we want to smuggle from over here? I guess Sereno wouldn't be horrible. Going to Roche. Is that the Great Maldrude fleet? Well, I'll see if I can get some extra support in there. Nope. Oh, they're coming in even hotter. Kind of the same fleet from last time, though? Well, they had less of something. Oh, it's another allegiance. That's what it is. That is true. The name of the Darksaber that we will be using is Lex Luthor, the Hutt's greatest creation.
We've come across enemy units.
Are garrisons done for Hutts? No. I mean, the numbers for a lot of them are, but like in-game,
Awaiting orders.
I copy.
they're not. Okay. I think we're gonna try to do some damage on this, but probably not successfully. Like, I think this might be past the point where I can successfully execute on the strategies we were using. Because it's not a good fleet comp for what we have. Like, this is very much not what the Empire wants for this. Even with the better positioning of the Lancers, like, they're not going to be able to reliably deal with these fighters. It's just like, they have enough beef that we're probably not going to be able to get through everything before they get here. So let's try some things. We don't need them all. Send them in there, and I'm sending the fighters in because they're not going to do anything in this fight other than be some extra stuff to distract the guns.
Form up. Awaiting
Let's get everyone up
orders.
front a little bit. Okay, let's try to take out the engines on some of them as well. Like if we can choose. Alright, now get onto that. Okay, so we should be able to... Do the Hutt bonuses work right now? I don't know that the Hutt Lord trait did anything when the playthrough started. But, like, anyone that has a set command bonus has that command bonus.
Engines activated.
Like a set command tier.
Attack that target.
Just, I don't know that those were there. Like, we have the 2 in the other fleet that have the standard tier 3, tier 2.
Weapons online.
Well, let's, are a little bit committed now. Bombers. Let's move over to that one. And I think what I need to do is be choosier with targets. I don't think I can just mass them and win, but I think if I select them all, Ash Ketchum style, and give some orders, then we can knock down enough targets to hit their DPS fast enough to maybe win.
Transmission garbled. Repeat. Battleship standing by.
Well, not maybe win. To win without losing
Engines
too many
activated.
ships.
Our target
That
priority
light
is the
quad
laser
on
cannon.
you. I'm gonna get each of these to hit one of those
Lasers
front light
are our
quads.
target. Coordinates received.
And... well, it's not that it wouldn't have worked, I just don't know if Jord had put in the actual effects of it when I started, because I thought that was more recent.
Frigate reporting. Enemy target sighted.
I guess, no, like they're putting out the thing, so it
Are we
works.
free to attack?
Okay, we lost a Voracious, possibly through some body blocking.
Our primary flight system is out.
Our target priority is the laser
Frequency
cannons.
open. The lasers are our target. Roger that. Our target priority is...
I really just wish we had a shipyard on this one, but I don't get to make that choice about the reality we live in. I mean, I could have spent the money on it, but I don't think it would have been finished by now anyways. That one's nearly dead. That one's nearly dead.
Weapons charged.
Weapons charged. I copy.
Okay, I want to switch over to these soon.
Form up.
Okay, oops. Get over to those. And I have to switch up their targets a little more.
Awaiting orders.
Frequency open. Attack.
Engines down. Copy. Engines
Okay, a
activated.
little scary But okay, we're good.
Weapons online.
So let's get the engines on that.
Fleet, your transmission garbled. Repeat.
Should be able to get all these guys. Like, we lost a couple of small frigates there, and also the Voracious. The Voracious is the saddest loss, because that's a lot of credits. But other than that, like, it's still a really good trade for a fight where we were outnumbered by 100 pop cap. Like, even if it turns out the Voracious does have exceeded its, or does have an overly high fighter amount for what it is, then it's at most 20 extra pop worth of fighters. I'm gonna move these back then. I don't want to have those overlapping. I do want them as separate fleets.
Construction complete.
Okay, Dor'Bulla's coming, so we can actually get that shipyard now. Let's upgrade. We'll get the extra defenses on that. So our infrastructure is going to be quite high. Like, we'll be able to look at expanding some other directions soon, too. What's that looking like for them? That dropped to 20%. 17.5. We see any bigger material? Yeah, like, that's what that was. That was... Like, that fleet was that percentage of their forces. So they're still doing okay from the cruel at the start. I just need to make sure we have those now. Well, actually, no, this fleet can come in together. I just don't want you to take that as an invitation. So they very well might. But do I have a hypervelocity gun on there? I do not. Let's get a hypervelocity gun on that. And what I might also do is drop some of the ground forces on the ground there. So Ubrikia is building our Dor'Bulla. Let's get some of these littler guys. I'm gonna get the ones with patrons. So there's 2 of those, 2 minstrels, and can we get a warlord?
Unit in production.
Get a warlord. There.
As you wish.
Just to have some extra defense. So, like, they're going to be less inclined to attack our planet if they can't win on ground. And I don't know that they have the strength to win on ground from that planet. Because, like, Maldrud is just split right now. And they only have the one accessible one. We're seeing some access around there. Roche, we have our shipyard there now. So we can pretty confidently build up a lot of the... Okay, hello there, buddy. What? They didn't take a planter on that. Was that just a really bad attack? Where they didn't have overwhelming numbers?
Building started. Construction complete.
Oops. Okay.
Unit
I'm gonna get a planet's worth of smugglers to drop somewhere. And Ubrikia, we have a Dor'Bulla.
Vector
I
set.
kind of want to Dor'Bully this fleet, but is that... I don't think they're Dor'Bullyable. I'm gonna Dor'Bully some stuff on Thanos, maybe? Let's take a look. If I were to go through to Corellia,
Frigate standing by.
because I want to get some vision on that. That's 104. Yeah, that's Dor'Bullyable. And it's in there. Yes, she is. I don't know if they have a ground to space weapon, but I don't rightly care.
Tactical battle imminent.
I can't say I rightly care.
They're in this direction.
I'm gonna be sad if they actually do have one. Still, yeah. Okay, Power of the Star Hut. They do have one. Okay, can I move you fast enough?
Choose your reinforcements. Reinforcements en route.
That's orbital 5G cannon.
Moving to coordinates.
That is Nemros's Revenge,
Battleship
or
standing
Nemro's
by.
Revenge. It's a bit harder to read with the with the icons on that. Ooh, that did connect, but we still got the engines. We still got the engines.
Reinforcements en route.
Vectors.
So this is our
Are we free to attack? Vectors set.
battle cruiser, non-Darksaber SSD. No, not an SSD. It's battle cruiser. But it's a big chonky battle cruiser. Nice 85 bobber. You know, can't go wrong with that.
Frequency open.
Can we get our bombers back to Trier?
Roger.
Okay, so it does seem like the problem I pointed out to Bob was in place on this build as well. Where on defense they are similarly not moving. But I think Rhino was saying the other movement issue had been addressed as well. Well, that's going to be easier for us.
Form up. Awaiting orders.
Yeah, I talked to Bob about it after my single stream conquest thing, and he did end up finding the cause, so...
Engines activated.
Just more stuff to look out for in the beta. I show the Dor'Bulla stats? Yes.
Weapons
We have
online.
45.9 on the hull, 30 grand on the shields, and a whole bunch of weapons.
The lasers are our target. Fleet, your transmission garbled.
Yeah, I love the Hutt aesthetic so much. I think Sky did a great job executing on
Battleship standing by.
all of it.
Our target priority is the laser cannon.
Like visually, I think it is my favorite faction. Stylistically, my answer to that used to be CIS, but
Are we free to attack?
they still look good.
Battleship here.
Can you redirect? I don't know if they're actually still shooting at you. They are still shooting at you. Burn, please. No power of... Oh, man. Oh, man.
Frequency open.
Oh, man.
Attacking.
Can't see him. Okay, get these bombers there, bud. Get that one. A guy named is asking, Dor'Bulla is a rearmament aggression reward in Fall of the Republic, right? Or am I misremembering it for another ship? Nope, it is the top reward for rearmament in Fall of the Republic. So you are remembering correctly.
Weapons charged. I copy.
In Thrawn's Revenge, it starts off available because it's a ship that was developed like during the Imperial period.
Enemy target
But the ships that were made in the Imperial period are the ones that get used as the progression rewards in Fall of the Republic. So that's your Cossacks, your Dor'Bullas. There's a few fighter types I think that fit in that as well, but I don't know if they're tied into progression or how they're gonna shake out.
awaiting orders. The lasers are our target.
I think I want to try to turn you around.
Engines activated.
Will there be something else to unlock in the smuggler in the underworld path other than Darksaber? So in TR and Fall of the Republic, you unlock the boarding shuttle that way. Like Darksaber is the big thing. In TR, it's just the boarding shuttle and the Darksaber right now. I don't think there'll be too much else
Standing by.
for the first release. There's other options for the future, but like
Laser cannon.
that's what there is now. In Fall of the Republic, that's how you get to the Shadow Collective stuff. So that's where you get Darth Maul, Savage Opera, Savage Press, and that's where any other future like Shadow Collective connections will be. But the Hutt gets in there, or any future Shadow Collective related content will be, because like the unlock at the end there is that you're forming the Shadow Collective or you're joining the Shadow Collective. So there'll be more to flesh out with those. It's not like a huge amount because the Shadow Collective doesn't have a ton of like ships or anything, but there's enough characters, there's enough other associations that there'll be at least some treats with that.
Form up. Targeting. Awaiting orders.
Rothgar is saying, so Fall of the Republic is technically more interesting for now, though future may hold nice stuff too. I mean, the
Copy.
Darksaber is unique to TR, Shadow Collective is unique to Fall of the Republic. So the Shadow Collective stuff in the future will probably end up being more interesting than the Darksaber stuff, or like more broad in what the options are. But I think for now, like having Darth Maul, like he's cool for his own reasons. But when it comes to like raw content, I think or impact in the game, like having Darksaber, especially when we get like planet destruction in, that's fairly impactful and probably more impactful than having Maul and Savage is on its own. But it's not like the Shadow Collective has a bunch of ship types that they're getting in the future. Like part of the reason that the Shadow Collective doesn't work as their own faction is because they don't really have anything super useful to make a space roster on their own, which is why they're Hutt progression, because you need all these guys. But like for the Empire tree in Fall of the Republic, like you're unlocking more by going through the Empire tree in Fall of the Republic right now, or a similar amount, but like you get the bigger stuff through it, like the Dor'Bulla. So that being at the end of the tree makes it a bit more interesting. But a lot of those things are things that you already have in Thrawn's Revenge at the start. So for like the overall presence of that content, it's not like it's something they're missing out on. The Mandalorian access will be a thing for the Hutts / Shadow Collective as well. But the difficulty there is going to be setting up like figuring out how we want to set it up so that the CIS keeps their access, but it also is a progression thing without locking the Hutts out of it. So I don't know how much effort we're going to be putting in that in the first release. Probably not something that's really going to be changing for the CIS, because like our focus with the Hutts was on more core content for them, but it will be eventually a bigger part of it for the Hutts as well. Like we can't keep the mechanic as it is for the CIS, which kind of unlocks them. Like it's easy to get them very quickly as the CIS, but if the Hutts have them as a later game reward, then if the CIS has already gotten them, then functionally it's not something the Hutts are really going to end up with. So we'll be reevaluating how some of that fits together. I mean, they've been able to get our fighters down a lot more effectively than the other guys have. Okay, let's get over here. You over there. Let's make sure these bombers start dying.
Awaiting orders.
We need to stop that.
Attack formation. I'm losing.
Engines activated. Firing. Weapons on.
I've let him float up too fast while I've been talking.
Battleship standing.
Okay, I just need one of you to kill that.
Are we free to attack?
And we really need to get Trier. So a lot of our bombers have gone down.
Battleship here. Frequency open.
Well, that's a lot of their bombers that have also gone down now, though. And we're starting to get the damage on that. That's good.
Weapons charged. Attack.
Make sure that they don't have these staying up.
Copy.
And bombers, can you go for that? Okay, now you are good.
Our target
Join
priority
this.
is the laser cannons. The lasers are our target. Awaiting
Now
orders.
move up. I think we are going to lose Raboga.
Copy.
He was so young.
Activated.
Okay, just need to make sure you don't get up there too far now.
Weapons online.
Let's get the remaining bomber.
Transmission garbled. Repeat. Battleship standing by.
So stop on that.
Free to attack.
And I think I need to still, yeah, let's get that other fighter bay. I think we've killed a lot of the ones that are coming out on that, but
Attack that target.
there.
Battleship here.
That being hypervelocity guns now, yeah. But with the big thick hull, I don't think I'm worried about it. You back there, we still have the same bonus on the Hutt Lords, just not an Avantor. Gonna move that back. Okay, now let's get that goal in. These fighters, come on, there's still work for you to do. There's still bombers around. Gotta shift you guys over to those. This is a shipyard, so maybe I do want to take it. 'Cause I think this is definitely a playthrough that's gonna be the shipyard victory condition.
Open fire. Copy. The lasers are our target. Engines activated. Enemy target sighted.
Oh, there are still some ground units over there. Let's see if we can get you over to the ground units.
Frigate standing
You guys
by.
over there.
Fleet, your transmission garbled. Repeat.
Alright, and I'll keep the Vontors on the Golem 3. Because I'm gonna have to put
Battleship
the Dor'Bulla
standing by.
on the Golem 2. Nemrose.
Are we free
I
to
copy.
attack?
All of our little Dune Lizards. Pull up. Here we go.
Battleship here. Navigation.
And now we'll start moving some of these guys up towards the shipyard.
Roger that.
Because we should be getting those out pretty soon.
Roger that.
And now get the ground units.
Field ahead.
I don't know that these fighters are actually going to have much to do right now, so they can go and
Charged.
get the
I copy. Form up.
The ground
Awaiting
units,
orders.
too.
Copy. Fire.
Sad to lose Raboga.
Activated.
But
Weapons online. Targeting. The lasers are our target.
he had a long,
Your transmission guard.
healthy life until he exploded.
Our target priority is the laser cannon. Forward. Battleship standing by.
This is when I'd get the editor to do like a montage of his greatest moments in the Let's Play with I Will Remember You playing under it. But I don't have an editor for these. It's me, and I don't want to do that.
Frequency open. The lasers are our target.
Can you hurry up? Guys, you're being made to look a fool.
Roger that. Our target priority is the laser cannons. Weapons charged. The lasers are our target. En route.
Alright.
Hypervelocity cannon
Oh,
firing.
you're gonna try to do some damage to Nemro again? Very sad of you.
Firing.
Yeah, I think we got it. I think we got all their stuff. So, we lost Karaga as well, and a Chalandion and a Batil. So I'll need to replace some of those. But I can do that from Roche. I just don't know if I want to stay here. It's just too many access points.
Moving to coordinates.
So I'm going to pull that out, and I'm going to send you guys over to Jägerminer.
Moving
Let's do
into
Jägerminer.
position.
New Republic took Talus and Trallis. Gamor's fine. But I do want to upgrade that once more. And here at Roche, Let's get a... No, I don't think we need a Vontor from this. I think we need more of the little guys. Get the 2 Battils, 2 Juvards. Yeah, because I think we do need a few weeks of building up some of the other units. Well, we go. And how close are we to Darksaber anyways? We're at 68 out of 100, so we're getting there. We're at full mobilization, because like the numbers of that go up fairly fast at the moment. But... UD Miner as well? I mean, I was sending these to Corellia, actually, so I should probably finish that up before
On our way.
losing focus.
Complete.
But I think... You taking Hapes as well? You just not want me to smuggle? You like some sort of galactic police against me having fun? It's a little bit scary for the future enemies of us. Don't know what we're going to be fighting. I'm not sure what our best option for expansion is going to look like. I kind of want to go across the south, honestly. Like, I'll take Thanos and Kashyyyk, potentially. And then we can just have those defended while we go south as our actual path of destruction. But let's just take a look at our stats before we head off into the sunset. We went up to 6% of the galactic strength. Like, we had a couple losses, but nothing... I don't think we lost more than 100 some odd pop, like max, and we took out probably 700. So it's really not that bad, even if, like, looking at it galactically rather than just at, like, a 1v1 of different factions. So, like, it's good. It's good. But that is going to do it for today's stream. I think tomorrow afternoon we're going to be doing some Spyro, depending on how my writing and vocal recording goes. So there will be these episodes coming out, but keep in mind as well, if you want to watch this campaign happen live, the next episodes will be recorded live on Twitch every Wednesday at about 2 or 2:15 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you once again for watching, both on YouTube and on the stream. Hope to see you next time. Bye, everyone.